to start a whole week of crafting. So welcome to this crafty vlog. We are going to try our best to complete our whips, cast on new projects. Then we are going also to block our projects. So it's going to be a whole week of knitting, crochet and blocking. So I hope you enjoy this week, but before we get to that, I just want to give you a highlight of what we are going to do for this week. So this is the first time I'm doing these kinds of content. I've never done the weekly vlogs, for example. And the reason why I'm doing this is because on normal days, work days, I go to work. I come back at around 2. So there is no way I'm going to film content in the early morning hours. And if the morning hours are the good hours of creating content, if you know the lighting and everything. So I mostly create tutorials in the morning hours because of the good lighting when the sun is on. So when I come back at 2, it's not easy for me. So I decided I should try doing these kinds of content. So just to keep you in the loop so that you're not missing anything about my crafting journey. So today is on 2nd of August. So 7 days ahead, we are going to finish all our whips. We are going to crochet, some knitting and all other crafts which we can fit into this. Without further ado, I'm going to show you some of the whips that I have that I've been working on for some time, but they're not yet done. So my first whip is this top. It's a camisole. So this is how it looks. I have worked on I'm almost done because this is where we are. And yes, I'm using DP ends to knit this one. I prefer my DP ends. So I'm already done with one ball. Sorry for that. My first ball of yarn is done. I'm using butterfly zuri for this. I just have a very small piece of yarn left, and that's not a problem because I have another ball of yarn here which I think will finish this project. Other than this, we are going to finish this. Other than this, I have a crochet project that has been going on. It's not yet that far, but this is how it looks. I have a lot of scrap yarns and I wanted a project which can use up these scrap yarns. So I thought of maybe something like a big circular mat where you can just sit, a sitting mat, but it should be big. So I decided I'm going to use all my scrap yarns into this, and this is how far I have come. I'm using 2 strands of the medium weight yarn. It has a very nice texture on it because I'm using the single crochet stitch. So we are going to try our best to work on this one also. And putting this aside, I have another project. And it's a knit project. It's a sweater. This is how far I have come with this. Sorry. This is how far I have come with this. I've already connected in the rounds. I have done the ribbing on the neckline. So we need the arms and the body. So as you can see, we are still so far away on this one. So I'm not sure if we'll be done. But the only thing that I'm sure will be done or maybe almost done is the top, the peach top. Another project that I have is a small project and it's a bandana. This is how far I have come. It is pure stockinette. And as you can see, I've come this far. Stitches are not very clean, but I know when we block them will be better. So this is how far I have come. I'm hoping we can finish this. Another thing that we'll be doing this week is maybe trying to block our projects. I have several projects here that needs blocking that have been knit before and are already done, but the only thing left is blocking. And one of the projects that needs blocking is this vest. I finished knitting this vest a while ago. I'll talk more about this vest and other knit projects in my podcast. I don't know when I'll be doing that, but if I ever do it anytime soon, I'll be talking about these projects. So I have this vest. It's all cabled. It also has a hoodie on it, but then I'm yet to block it. That's on our list. Another project that needs blocking is this one here. This is a skirt. I've been knitting this for a while. I finished it a long time ago, but I'm yet to block it. So I'm hoping we can do something and block this one. Yes, despite having so many whips, I'm planning on casting on another project. And the reason why I want to cast on another project is that I've been having some good amounts of yarn lying around, like this one here. All this is from Butterfly Zuri, that is spinners and spinners, but some of them are more like scraps. Like these ones, they're just a single ball. I don't know what to do with them, and I don't want to knit a beanie, because if you live in Kenya, then you know at this time of the year it's harvesting season, so the sun is hot for drying the harvest. Because of that, knitting something warm like a beanie just looks, it's cute, but you won't be wearing it anytime soon. It sounds insane because I'm wearing one, and that's because it's very early in the morning. If you look back there on my chair, you'll see the sun is coming out, so it makes sense. But after some 2-3 hours, I won't be wearing this because it'd be very hot. So I'll not be knitting a beanie in this. I'll look into a project that I can use in this. This color is called deep purple, and this one is called hot pink. So I'll look into projects that can use up this yarn. Other than that, I have 2 balls in cream. I also have 2 balls in baby yellow, and then 2 balls in school gray. I wanted to use them on the bandana, but then I can't use it because it's a different shade. So I need to find a project for this. Then I have 1 ball in peach, and this one is going on our top because it's not yet done, and my first ball is complete. So it's going to be a very busy week. So let's get started. I'll be giving you updates all throughout the week, so stay tuned. So guys, I brought this one outside so that it can dry on the sun. We are going to lay it flat. Stretch it as much as you want. If you want it to be long, you stretch it longer. If you want it to be wide, you widen it this way. Hello everyone, so I'm back with a very small update on our progress. So today is the third day of our challenge. There isn't much done, but at least there is some progress. We did manage to block our skirt yesterday. I also blocked the vest, but it is not yet dried. I blocked that one at night, so I did not film that part. But the skirt is dry and I have it here. It turned out great. I've also sewn in the ends. So this is how it looks now. Remember yesterday it was curling up on the edges, but after blocking now it's drapey. So we are going to check out this one on our list. Another thing I did yesterday is that I tried to fit the top, the camisole, and we are not that far, but I did get bored working on the body. So I decided before we change the yarn, remember the little piece that was left on the previous ball, so it was done. So I decided to work on the arms, the edges on the arm and on the neckline. Then I later picked up the stitches on the body, but so far this is how it looks. It still looks funny, but I have worked on the edges. Both edges on the neckline and on the armholes are done. I don't know why it's not picking up well on the camera, but here you go. I did the neckline and the edges, so we are done with this top part completely. Then I'm continuing to knit on the body, but that's how far I've come on this one. Not so much, but at least there is progress. It also fits perfectly because I tried fitting and it does fit. So another project I've worked on so far, I've been working on it at night, although I haven't made that much progress, but this is how it looks. The last time I showed you, you were on the pink. I've also added 2 more strips, the black and the maroon. The good thing about this one, we don't have to put in so much effort because it is an ongoing project. I need to work on other projects so that I can get the scraps to put on this. So there is no rush with this one. Then there is the other small project, the bandana, which I was still debating on whether I should continue knitting on it or not. I haven't made any progress on that because the shade that I was working with was done. I can't use the school gray because it is very dark. So I decided maybe I should just unravel that small piece and start over in a yarn that I have plenty of it. I've not yet decided on that, but that's an option. So this is it, guys. This is the update for today. So let's make progress for today. So this is going to go on our scrap mat. And then I've casted on my bandana. I just started right now. It's still so far away to see what it is, but I'm doing it in this butterfly zuri. The color is deep purple, dark purple that is. The color is dark purple. So let's work with this and see how far it goes. So today is the 4th day on our week of crafting. Right now it's 7:20. I need to be out of here by 8 because I need to go to work. After work, I'm usually exhausted. I thought I'll just sneak in some few rounds of knitting on our bandana. Then from there we can pick up later on after resting a bit. That is maybe from 3 onwards. This is how far we are on our project. As you can see, we are almost there. I just need a few rows, about 3 to 4 centimeters, I don't know, depending, because remember I'm using my own drafted pattern. I'm knitting as I correct in some few areas where I thought I had written it better, but it needed an adjustment. So this is how far we have come. I thought I'll just give you this small update in the morning, because in the afternoon, I don't know. When I come back, I just want to pick up my knitting, then we can continue. About the top, we are almost done. I need to show you. So here is our ball of yarn, and this is how far we have knit on the body. These are the arms, and then this is how far we have come. I did try it on yesterday, and we are just past the belly button, a few inches past the belly button, which means here I have my stitch markers. This is where we were yesterday. I needed maybe some centimeters to add on before I start knitting the ribbing on the edge. So if all goes well, today we are going to finish this when I come back, which is nice. But remember the crochet project, I haven't done anything on that since the last time I showed you. So I needed to finish this today so that the remaining days I'm going to dedicate it on that project. Even if I don't finish that project in our time frame, that is in 1 week, you can add on some few centimeters on the diameter, because we already know we are not going to finish that one. It's an ongoing project. So that's all for today's update. See you in the afternoon when I come back. So today is just another full day of blocking, because as you saw, our ribbed camisole is done. Our bandana is also 99% done because it's also outside blocking. So the remaining time I'm just going to crochet. After that, then we'll talk about all the projects if they'll be dry by then. everyone, we are now back for our final update after a whole week of crafting. As you can see, I'm wearing my camisole. I'm wearing one of our projects, and that's the camisole. As you can see, it's complete, it's blocked and dry and everything. This is how it looks like. Yes, we are done with the camisole. Also, about the bandana, we are also done, and this is how this girl is looking like. The problem with this one is that I'm yet to add on the crochet edge. Remember when I told you it will be both crochet and knitting? So we are done with the knitting part. We just need the edge, then an I-cord, a very short, this size I-cord on this, but it's also done. That's it for this one. So our top done, our bandana done, then we have the crochet blanket. Remember our crochet mat? It's not a blanket, it's a mat. We did some few work on it. It grew because when we started the week, this is where we were on the pink, and as you can see, we have added some several colors, and this is how far it has come. It's not that big, but at least we did do something on it. The thing about this mat is that it's an ongoing project. It is not going to end today or tomorrow. The fact that we did some progress on this is good, and we are going to count it as an achievement because we did do something on it. And then there is another sweater that I showed you, that the one that had a white collar. We did nothing on that, and that's because maybe I gave this top way too much time, because remember we were just knitting from 2 p.m. onwards, or maybe early in the morning or late in the night. So I did not work on that, and it's okay, we can do it in another vlog or another time. So this is it from me on this week of crafting. Until next time.